So AI copywriters are a great new marketing tool that small business owners have. And regardless of how you feel about it, an AI copywriter and the fact that they exist now really takes away all of your excuses when it comes to blogging, right? Because it only takes seconds to get a draft of a blog post done and ready at this point. But here's the thing. It's not just about getting a draft done for you. What you really need as a small business owner who is doing their own marketing is getting a really high quality draft out of an AI copywriter when it comes to creating blog content. Because when you get a really high quality draft, that's how you're saving even more time. Now, in case we're meeting for the first time, my name is Taylor and I'm one of the founders here at Enji. And before launching Enji's marketing software for small businesses, I was a small business marketing consultant, helping small business owners who have to do their own marketing do it without sweating so much. And writing blog content is always and has always been a huge piece of this. So today in this video, I want to show you how to get the best draft of a blog using Enji's AI copywriter. So let's dive in. So we're here in Enji's Enji account. And before we dive into the AI copywriter, there's something that you definitely need to do first in order to get the best draft you can from it. And that's to create your brand voice. And luckily, Enji makes it super easy. I don't want you to stress out about this, especially if you're like, I don't even know what a brand voice is. But all you need to do in order to create your brand voice is click into your brand guide and find this section of it. Now you're going to see some default text there that is just a placeholder, but all you need to do is click into your brand voice and then head up here where it says Enji can summarize your voice. And what I want you to do is go find a longer Instagram caption, a section of your website copy, or maybe it's an email that you sent to a client. And you think that this copy is a really great example of how you want your copy to sound, even when it's written by an AI copywriter. So go ahead, find that, copy it and paste it into this section that you see right here. And once you do, hit summarize my voice. Then Enji has an AI prompt that's going to read through that example that you dropped in there. And it's going to pull out your brand voice, your tone, and the style. And once you do that, your brand voice that you see here is what's going to feed Enji's AI copywriter. So you're not going to have to constantly train it on how you want it to sound. Now, a couple quick things to know here. If you want to make adjustments, you absolutely can. Or if you are really comfortable as a writer and you just want to write what your brand voice is, go ahead. But the thing to note is that where you see these words that are in the larger font and have a color to them, those are the key adjectives that the copywriter is going to look for. So you can change these. If there's if you want to swap out approachable for something else, you can certainly delete it, type in a new adjective, and then just highlight it and click key adjective. But feel free to make this a little more your own after the AI goes through and does its first pass. Now, also think of this as a living, breathing thing. If over time you want to make adjustments, please feel free to do so. But this is where you go to create your brand voice. And that is step one in making sure that you are getting the best draft of a blog that you can out of Enji's AI copywriter. So now we're going to click over into the copywriter tab. And what you see here is I've already got a prompt completed for you because no one wants to watch me type. And so there are a couple things that I want to point out that are really going to help you get the highest quality drafts out of our AI copywriter. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you definitely want to give it a topic. And that's what you fill in here in this first text field. Now, this is just giving the AI copywriter general direction as to what is this blog post even supposed to be about. So here in this example, I'm telling it that I want a blog post about 3 reasons to shop small. Now, in the next section, you'll see the words additional details on your end. And so this is the spot where I want you to add more information and give the AI copywriter more to work off of. You can think of it as giving it context. You can think about it as giving it explicit direction. Whatever it is, you just don't want to leave this blank if you're wanting to get the best draft you can. So here in this example, I've told it that I want it to write 3 sections about what's important about shopping with small businesses. And I've told it in this first section, I want you to write about this. In the second section, this, and in the third section, that. So that's going to help give it more information to work off of versus just scouring the general internet and looking for things to write about. Now, the last thing that I want to point out here is there's a spot for you to add SEO keywords. And so if there are specific SEO keywords that you want the AI copywriter to use in the draft, go ahead and add them here. And that way it knows to work them in. Now, we've already created our brand voice, so it's already here. And then all that's left to get our draft is hit draft it for me. And so Enji's AI copywriter is going to get a pretty substantive blog post drafted for you in seconds, which is amazing because now all you need to do is come back and review it and revise it to make it more your own before copy and pasting it into your own blog or website backend. So if you have any questions about using Enji's AI copywriter to blog or create drafts of blogs for you, you can leave them in the comments of this video, or you can start a trial if you haven't already. Use it and then contact us here through the Help Center because we are always here to help make sure that you are getting the most out of our tools.